For 2,000 years, people have asked, what did Jesus write in the dust? John chapter 8 shows Pharisees bringing a woman caught in adultery. Moses commanded she be stoned. What do you say? This is a trap. Jesus writes on the ground. They keep pressing. He says, he who is without sin, throw the first stone. He writes again. Verse 9 says, convicted by their conscience, they went out one by one, beginning with the oldest, even to the last. Every Pharisee fled. The context gives us clues. First, where is the man? Leviticus 20:10 requires both. Second, why did Jesus write twice in two separate parts? Third, what could their conscience do to make them all leave oldest to youngest? Let us find the prophecy that connects to this event. Jeremiah 17:13 says, all who forsake you shall be ashamed. Those who depart from me shall be written in the earth because they have forsaken the Lord, the fountain of living waters. Watch this. John 7, the chapter before Jesus said, if anyone thirsts, come to me and drink. Out of his heart will flow rivers of living water. Jesus claimed to be the fountain of living waters. Then, in John 8, the Pharisees tried to kill him. They forsake the fountain standing before them. Verse 9 says, convicted by conscience. That is ashamed. They went out. That is depart. Jesus wrote on the ground. That is written in the earth. Every part fulfilled. So the prophecy tells us Jesus wrote names in the dust. It was for judgment, not the book of life. Now the common sense understanding. Pharisees knew how to atone for regular sins. They had sacrifices down pat. So what would make their conscience speak against them? Something that could not be erased through sacrificial atonement. A curse. Deuteronomy 27:25 says, cursed is the one who takes a bribe to slay an innocent person. No sacrifice can cleanse this. Here is what happened. Pharisees pooled money. They bribed a man to sleep with a prostitute. They caught them in the act. Why? To trap Jesus. Force him into a legal dilemma, then bring out the hidden man to falsely accuse Jesus of the bribery. Jesus is the innocent person they were trying to kill. Everyone involved is cursed. The woman knew nothing. The man is missing, waiting to accuse Jesus. What did Jesus write? First, the charge. Cursed is he who bribes to kill innocent. They think perfect. We will accuse Jesus of this. They keep pressing. Jesus says he who is without sin, throw the first stone. He writes again, their names and amounts. This one gave 30 shekels. This one 20. This one 15. Down to 5. Now they realize. Jesus is exposing what they did. Each sees his name. I gave money. Jesus knows. I am cursed. Oldest first who gave most. Youngest last who gave least. One by one they fled. Jeremiah prophesied it. They forsook the fountain. He wrote them in earth. They departed ashamed. The woman receives mercy. The Pharisees condemned. This is what Jesus wrote in the dust. The legal charges against them.